Alrighty, hey guys, what's going on? It is Grant from Grant and Shelby here today with you guys on a back routine for the 8-week period that I've got going on. Very excited for this back routine. But for those of you guys don't know and that are new on the channel, I have been doing this routine that's more focused on the shredding type of aspect for lifting. And so it's done by Muscle and Fitness. It's an 8-week program, pretty quick and easy to be honest. So again, we'll be doing this for 8 weeks. This is currently week 2 that I'm in, and today is back. So let me go ahead and go over a couple of the back things of what they have down here and some things that I can do at home. So they've got neutral grip pull-ups, which I cannot do, but I can do some sort of band associated stuff that I've got like set up in my closet. And then the next one will be bent over row barbell row. Don't have a barbell, but I can do bent over row for dumbbells, which that's what I'll be doing. And then I've got a superset of a reverse grip pull down mixed with straight arm pull down. Again, don't have a pull down machine, so I will be doing more bands for that, but I can do both of those here. And then we've got a wide grip seated row and then with a rack deadlift. So wide grip seated row, I don't really have that, but I can try to make one and try to see if it's possible. I might not be as wide, but I have some sort of option that I'm thinking of. Again, it's more associated with the band. And then as for the rack deadlift, typically what I do is that I'll grab one of the chairs and then I'll grab my heavier weights and then just kind of go from there. So it's not gonna be like heavy or anything like that. So my back isn't really gonna feel as crazy. And then I also wanted to call out that all of these will have a warm-up set. So starting off with the pull-ups, so like I said, the neutral pull-ups I probably won't do. I don't really know. I probably can do some sort of band work with like wide grip pull-ups or like wide grip kind of like stretching. So that's what I might do, but it's 2 by 8 to 10 and then it's 3 by failure. I think 3 by failure is a little bit too much, especially with all of this. I wish I could do a pull-up that has that. If I were to go on these borders, I feel like I would completely drop it. So, or it would completely fall off. I don't think that that's the best option here. But we'll be trying as much as I can to do as much of this as I can. So if you guys would like to follow along with the whole workout, you know, you're more than welcome to right at the end. But if not, this is kind of the routine that I'm doing today. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, let's get after it. So this one's a little bit tricky to do, but I'm able to do it here. I'm gonna grab this band, just like what we have been for a while. And with this one, it's underhand row. So it's not really gonna be much of an underhand like full row, or at least like looking at from pull down, right? It is gonna be a row, but it's not gonna be an underhanded row. And so it's gonna be pretty far from it itself, and then you're gonna be pulling it in, right? And the thing is that I'm gonna be kind of close to like laying down. So I'm gonna put the camera like close to here or something like that. Yeah, you're just gonna be coming down with a row like that. I really like it because it gets good on the lats. And on top of that, it's good on the lats, and it's also good just for really good way to really get your back going. I mean, like good alternative movements and things like that. So I typically do an underhand row for my back anyway, but there we go. I'm really liking that this program actually has the underhand row. So like I said, I'm gonna be doing that one here, and then also a straight lat pull down, but it's just with one arm. And it's gonna be a little bit weird. It's gonna look a little difficult, but yeah, because since we don't really have much space here, we have to kind of make a little bit of sacrifices there. So, but yeah, gonna be finishing it up. And cue music.
Like you hurt me too, me too. We're letting go, drifting apart. We're letting go, drifting apart. I can hurt you like you hurt me too, me too. We're letting go, drifting apart. We're letting go, drifting apart.
we got a special guest here. Good boy. Good boy. All right, so now we are, well, camera's gonna look kind of bad, but now we are back to wide grip row, and I've been doing some different things for this. So I find this one a little bit better. I like to do some sort of pull up, like as associated with a wide grip row, in which I have done that in the past, and it is really good, but I feel it more in my rear delts than I actually do in my back itself. So that's why I kind of made this up a little bit. And it's a chair, let me flip this around. It's a chair mixed with another seat, and then as you can see, there's the band right there. It's wrapped around the chair and it goes through this seat and it just sits right here. And so I believe this is like a 15-pound band itself. And so I would grab this as a wide grip, or grab it a little bit wider than normal and just pull it back to me. And I like it because of, like, it gets a really good pump, and then on top of that, like, it hits a little bit more on the back than it does with the rear delts, just because of, if I were to go higher up there, I want to kind of pull back this way, then pull back this way. So it's just like a force of habit. And plus on top of this, it gives me an opportunity to do a row versus the other stuff. So yeah, so I'm gonna be doing wide grip row, and then after that, a rack pull of some sort with the 45s. It's not really gonna be much of a rack pull. This back day is pretty short and sweet, to the point. I really like it. Honestly, like, I probably would rather have it short and sweet than crazy like I normally do, just because of, you know, I typically, like, with back, I typically like to take my time and do multiple variations of things, but I feel like I need to probably have a little bit more structure and a little bit more tenacity, I guess you could say, for this. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to show you how to do this for a couple of sets, and then after that, so for rack pulls, I'm pretty much just going to be using this bench or even the chair itself to lift it off, and then from there I'm going to be, it's almost going to be like a RDL than anything, and it's going to be a little bit more forward than actual like an actual rack pull of what it would be. So my back might be bending a little bit. It's just because of the fact that honestly, one, I'm not a huge fan of rack pulls. Two, like, I wish I honestly had a rack, because that would help immensely off of this. So, but I'm trying to do something different and getting after it. So, and this is actually a drop. So what it's going to do is that I'm pretty much going to be limiting the amount of rest, and pretty much go from 35 or 45 to 15 seconds, 35, 15 second, 25, 15 second, 10. And then with the 10s, I'll probably be doing like a little bit more reps versus the 45s. So, but as for the 45s, 35s, and 25s, I'm planning on keeping it at the 12 to 15 range. And that consists of my back day. So I wanted to call out, I am just now finishing, by the way. So it's officially 50 minutes from the workout, from taking the pre-workout to finishing the workout. So this workout is really easy, really simple. If you have an hour, and which I was even mixing a couple of things here, so I would honestly take about 5 to 10 minutes off of that. So 40 minutes is a really good amount of time to definitely get a good pump in and to also get a really good workout in. So highly would recommend. What did you guys think about it? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you feel like there was something missing? Please put it in the comments down below. Make sure you like and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. See ya.